going on, everybody? Friends, family. Look at this bad boy right here. So this is a Mutant X Peach. It's the peach variant. I've had this particular pepper. I've had the red and the peach once before from the same grower that I got these from. His name is Chris Vinciette. I've only had, I got a box from him early in the summer, and it was just red and peach Mutant X's, and they were monster pods. This is about half the size of what those were, but again, this is a late season pod. This is never frozen, still fresh. This was sent to me about a week and a half ago. No, a week. I received the box a week ago tomorrow. So they're holding up really nice. And then in the box that he sent me today, or this last one, there was some peach varieties of this and then a couple others. So I've had like a few varieties of pods from this particular grower, and so far they've all been stellar. If you watched one of my videos, maybe a video or two ago, I talked about this pepper and my first experience with it. It was brutal. And I had a pretty good tolerance at that time. My tolerance is pretty good right now, but I just got back from a little mini vacation, and I haven't burned with anything on the level of heat of what I know these generally have. I did a little bit of tincture, did some ramen noodles, and just normal spicy food, but nothing like a real big burn. I mean, I burn every day with something, whether it be hot sauce or food that I eat, or serranos, habaneros, jalapenos, things like that. Tincture, Rabia tincture, Propera tincture, put it on a Twinkie, all the deals. Generally every day, which is the same while I'm on vacation. But I haven't eaten a fresh pod that's on the level of heat of what I remember these to be. It's been a while. Even the last freshies I had weren't that bad. I would say probably 10 days, maybe. Let's see how hot she is. Beautiful phenotype. These are exactly what the last ones he sent me look like. Just a little smaller. Intense, fast, quick. Those are hot fucking peppers, man. Oh, I remember now. But how could I forget? Ooh, it's got my throat. Yeah. Solid throat burn. Right in here. Wow. For the birds. She fucking warm. All right, wow. So what I was showing earlier is that the burn on this pepper is quick. It's instant. It's 0 to 50 lickety split, and then it stays there. It's still there. So I can tell, you know, my tolerance is kept pretty well. But with freshies, super hot of a variety like that, it's not where I want it to be. But for being fucking 3 days before February, I'll take it. Huge throat burn. Early on, the first bite of that pepper and chewing that first initial bite, it was just wreaking havoc on my mouth. It felt like it was just shredding my tongue. I don't have much of that going on right now. I got some labored breathing. Breathing hard. I feel my heart is racing. My nose is running. Eyes are glossy, and I can feel they're a little watery, but no tears. Pepper burps. No real head sweat or anything. So overall, just like I remember, those are brutal peppers. They're absolutely gorgeous. The phenotype he has, the intricate pattern on the underneath of that pod, super cool. Bright, vibrant color. Again, that pepper was created by Matthew Arthur, and it's a cross between a Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion and an M.A. Wartrix. And I think Matthew Arthur, I think he's out of Arkansas. I think so. But she's a burner. A lot of saliva being generated. Getting back to the tongue shredding. I don't really have any of that going on right now, and haven't for a little while. it's actually after that initial, the first bite, chew, swallow, it's been a very, very pleasant mouth burn. Kind of all around, to be honest. That's where it's at right now, is mostly just in the cheeks. And of course the throat. Got my nose running really good though. But we'll share the backstory again on that pepper. I originally got a box of Mutant X Reds and Peaches from this same grower, Chris. I don't know, early summertime, 2023. And they were monsters, just golf ball size, fucking bigger than golf ball. I mean, they're massive. I still have pictures of them. Anyway, I ate the red variant, or the red pod, one day and handled it no problem. I mean, it was hot as shit. It burnt me. But my tolerance was where it needed to be to handle one of those and be like this, you know. This isn't bad. And the very next day, I said, well, that wasn't too bad. I'm gonna go for the peach. And boy, I got about halfway through it and threw up. And then waited about 10 minutes. And I was so upset and pissed off with myself because I knew my tolerance should be better than that. But that's the thing. Sometimes your body, it just happens sometimes. Anyway, so about 10 minutes later, I told myself, nah, we're doing that again. And I sat back down and I ate another one and got through it. But it was brutal burn because I had just got done eating a half of one, throwing that up with my lunch, of course. And then I was still like feeling burning and whatnot, and put one down, and I struggled to get through that one. So when I saw he had more of those this late in the year, I said, plus there was other pods in the box that I just reviewed the last couple videos. But I wanted to make sure I could still munch one of those and be, you know, pretty good. I could probably eat another one of those, honestly, right now. But the flavor on that pepper, it was fruity. It was kind of dry though, until I got right up in the placenta, the last little bit, just where the placenta was, and a little bit of pod left. The first couple of bites, they were dry. The pod was dry. Now, doesn't really change the heat in my experience. As long as there's no cuts or anything in the pod, there's no oils getting out, there's nothing. It's just dried onto the wall of the pepper, the inner skin of the pepper, as opposed to being like maybe more glossy and kind of a wet type of sensation when you bite into the pod. This pod was just kind of dry. Alright, I'm gonna cut the video. It's a good afterburn. She's still warm all over the mouth. The throat's eased up quite a bit. But yeah, it's a Mutant X peach. They're wickedly hot. It's a hot fucking pepper. But they're good. Alright, y'all. I appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you tomorrow.